If you're a real estate agent or any type of service professional, you've been told that you have to run for your leads, door knock, cold call, and really go out there and get your food. You're a salesperson, you got to do this, blah, blah, blah. But guys, what if I told you that you can actually have leads messaging you, coming to you, and wanting to do business with you? Yes, this is actually possible with Instagram. And in this video, I'm going to talk about how you can get to that level, how you can really leverage Instagram to grow your business exponentially. So, again, if you're a real estate agent, a mortgage agent, car salesperson, a lawyer, accountant, MLM recruiter, whatever you are, if you really want to grow a local following and really take off and have your social media bringing you business, you need to watch this video. So let's talk about why you're using Instagram. To start off, Instagram is one of the best social media platforms to grow a social media audience and to really build a cult and have all that be location based. For me, I've used Instagram for about 8 months now, and I've been able to get 1,000+ followers, influence $300,000, and build insane connections that I would have never been able to do if I didn't have Instagram. So with Instagram, you are literally able to just bridge the gap and build so many connections that it's insane. Another thing is with Instagram, you're able to have people come to you and want to do business with you. I'm at a point in my business where I have people messaging me saying, hey, I'm looking for a condo in Toronto. Can you help me out? And these are people who I've never met before. They're not my sphere of influence. I'm not door knocking. I'm not spending money on advertising. The only thing that you need to do with Instagram is spend the time. So if you actually go click the link below, you can see my Instagram page, or you can click up on my Instagram profile if you're watching this on Instagram, and you can see that on Instagram, I have a lot of content that really helps my end consumer understand a lot about real estate and what I do and why they should work with me and all that type of stuff. So with Instagram, it's essentially like an online resume and a way where people can come and look at your page, see what you're all about, see how you can help them, and you can do business with them. So with Instagram, you're really building a personal brand and you're really branding yourself to be the expert or to be someone who would want someone to work with them, right? So you want people to want to work with you. Usually the traditional way is door knocking, or you're getting a billboard or a bus bench or whatever you're doing. This is completely different because people are really going to be able to see a personal part of your life and they'll want to work with you for that reason. So it just works out in a great way. Another thing to note about Instagram is it's not something where you're going to start Instagram and it's just going to be boom, I'm closing deals like crazy. It's a long-term game and you need to be patient. Like I said, I've been growing my account for 8 months, and let me tell you something. The first few months, my Instagram page wasn't doing good, guys. I wasn't getting leads. I wasn't making a lot of connections. I wasn't getting the impressions and the engagement on my posts. But it wasn't until maybe a few months ago, I'd say maybe like 3 months ago, till now, where I'm really seeing traction. I'm getting recognized in public, which already sounds crazy. I'm getting people to come out to these meetups that I go to as a realtor, and I'm having people reach out to me. I'm having leads come to me. I literally sold a house on Instagram in a way that my wholesaler had a property. I made a connection from my wholesaler to one of my investor friends. He ended up buying the wholesaler's property, and literally that was because of Instagram. No other marketing method was able to do that other than Instagram. And Instagram is where the millennials are. A lot of millennials are people who are buying homes. The average first-time home buyer is 29 years old. So what does that mean? They're going to be on Instagram. So what does that mean for you as a realtor or a mortgage agent or whatever business you're in? You would want to be on Instagram, right? It literally makes sense. It's where you would want to be because that's where your end consumer is. Another thing with Instagram is you're really able to leverage content and do a lot of content marketing. So for example, I like to make videos on investing in real estate because my end consumer is preferably an investor who wants to buy some properties and whatnot. So for me, it just works out a lot better. Again, with Instagram, you really need to be patient. You really need to look at the data, look at your impressions, and see what works and what doesn't. One thing that I recommend for Instagram is being as personable as possible. So a lot of people say, hey, Radis, like I don't know what to say, like blah, 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 whatever. The thing is, it's not about what you think is good. It's about what your followers think are good. Like for example, I literally do such insane posts. Like, look, I'm going to do an Instagram story right now while the camera's rolling to show you how easy it is. People want to know how, like what you do on a day-to-day basis, how you go about your day and what you're doing. So look, I'm going to show you what this is. Oh, I definitely messed that one up. Literally, guys, it's this easy. What's up, What's up, Instagram? I'm at the office right now, and I'm actually filming a YouTube video on why Instagram is amazing for social media. You guys are going to be seeing this on YouTube later, so make sure you subscribe onto YouTube. Guys, literally, that's how easy it is. Like, I didn't edit anything out. That was perfectly there. That was one take. I just talked about what I'm doing, and hey, I don't think that that's interesting because that's what I'm doing, but someone out there is going to find that interesting. So let's just say, for example, you said, hey guys, who's looking into getting into home ownership? Or just say, hey, just putting in an offer for my client, blah, 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 or hey, just doing this. People are going to want to know that stuff and really relate to it. Or like, even if I'm watching like the Raptors game or I'm reading a book or whatever I'm doing, I'll Instagram it and I'll talk about, hey, this is what I'm doing, this is my personal life, and it really gets people to bridge that gap and really make that connection with you so they can find you personable, they can like you, and they'll eventually do business with you. Another thing with Instagram is you want to make sure you're optimizing everything possible. So you want to make sure you know the algorithm, which took me 8 months to learn, but at the end of the video I'm going to talk about how you can learn that a lot faster. The algorithm, you want to look at hashtags, that's extremely important. You want to learn how to get onto the explore page, which I have done multiple times. You want to learn how to make content that will be reshared, reposted, and really make an impact in your local community. You obviously want to learn about IGTV, Instagram story highlights, Instagram stories, what to post, content ideas, your bio, what should it be. All this stuff really matters. In a way, guys, Instagram is like another business. You really need to treat it as something that is another business. You need to put the time into it. Again, with Instagram, the beauty is you don't really need to put money into it. You can do stuff like buying Instagram promotions, but I have never done that. Never buy Instagram followers, never do any of that stuff, because that's not real and that's just fake and it's just going to kill your account. Never do the follow for unfollow method, obviously. And really, guys, it's important to break down and learn everything that you need to know about Instagram. So here's the question that you probably have. Well, Radice, if it took you 8 months to learn, how am I going to learn? Like, well, I have so many other questions. Where should I go? Okay, I totally understand. Here's the catch. Send me a DM on Instagram right now, and I'll give you a free coaching call. Yes, you heard that right. Send me a DM. Let me know that you came from the YouTube video and that you want a free coaching call, and I'll spend 15 to 30 minutes with you for absolutely free, teaching you guys about Instagram, going through your profile, answering any questions that you may have. But hey, here's another thing. Let's just say you want a coaching call, but you also want more, or you don't want a coaching call, you just want to get straight into the learning. I actually just recently dropped an Instagram course for realtors, service professionals, whatever. It's literally a course with over 3 hours of content talking about the Instagram algorithm, how to close deals, how to influence people, how to use the algorithm to your advantage, hashtags, literally everything I've learned about Instagram, it is on there. And again, follower count does not matter. You want to work on building a cult-like audience and a real following. So I talk about that as well. A lot of human psychology stuff. Just a lot of stuff that you really need to know, and I wish that I was able to learn within a few hours. So again, the course is there. I'll even put 50% off for everyone on YouTube, since I have been inactive on YouTube. I need to start showing you guys more love. So everyone from YouTube, 50% off. Click the link below. You guys can also check that out as well. And other than that, if you guys have any questions on Instagram, you want to learn anything, or just you have anything to ask, leave a comment below or send me a DM and I'll get it sorted. And other than that, it's been Radice Wajakulam. I hope to see you in the next video. And again, leave a like, subscribe, comment, share this around, and all that good stuff. See you in the next one.